Families of military officers facing trial over an alleged coup plot have called on authorities to ensure a fair, transparent and open judicial process, accusing the military of violating the rights of their detained relatives. Speaking at a media briefing in Abuja, representatives of the families, Mrs. Aisha Yusuf and Mrs. Aisha Usman, said they were compelled to speak out over what they describe as the unfair treatment of the officers currently undergoing court-martial proceedings. The families, comprising wives, children, and other relatives of the accused officers, stressed that they are not politicians or activists, but concerned citizens seeking justice and the protection of the rights of their loved ones. They allege that the detained officers and their lawyers are denied access to family members for more than 180 days despite repeated appeals. The families also claim that some officers who sustained injuries in detention have not provided with comprehensive medical reports and are being subjected to degrading treatment, including appearing before the court-martial in hand and leg restraints. They, however, appeal to military authorities to allow human rights observers to monitor the proceedings, make the trial accessible to the public and media, and permit independent medical examinations of the detainees.
Our family members, wives, and children of detained officers accused of the coup plot. We are not politicians. We are not anarchists. We are only law-abiding citizens compelled to speak out. We love our country. We respect the military and its laws, but we are deeply afraid for our loved ones. We are speaking now because we believe the truth is being suppressed. We want it to be on the record. We are doing what is expected if we feel there is injustice. We strongly believe that the narrative is being controlled. Since the abduction of our loved ones 9 months ago, we have faced many obstacles. We and our loved ones have been tortured, oppressed, suppressed, traumatized, humiliated, tormented, and bullied.
Counsel to the families, Barrister D.J. Adinyoju, appeals to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to ensure that justice, fairness, and the rule of law guide the handling of the matter. He also urges the authorities to address concerns surrounding the health conditions of the detained officers and grant them access to adequate medical care.
To be there so that I can ensure that they don't, because if I tell them that they should not speak, they may be tempted to speak. So the second thing I said, I'll try to be there so that I make sure that they don't make comments that are prejudicial. But having said that, my own appeal goes directly to the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that as the leader of the nation and the father of the nation, that he has the responsibility to ensure that no citizen of the country is put beneath the law or above the law. That his job is to ensure that the right thing is done at all times. The families here today have raised sincere concerns, and that this is not a military regime, this is a democratic regime. It's a democratic and constitutional government, that we must ensure that the rule of law is always respected at all times, and ensure that citizens are treated properly. That even when citizens have been convicted of a crime, they've been convicted by a court of competent jurisdiction to have committed a crime.
Several serving and retired military officers were arrested in 2024 over allegations of plotting to overthrow the federal government and are currently standing trial before a general court-martial.